What's good, y'all? Nimi Loves It here, back with another YouTube video. Is unconditional love even real? Now, bruh, this unconditional love, it's a really interesting thing to me. Now, the only reason I somewhat believe in unconditional love is because of my mom's. Like, she loves me and all her children unconditionally. That's where I learned it. She's the one who taught me how to really love unconditionally, right? But here's the thing with unconditional love is that I've started to think that it might not really be a real thing. I've kind of started to feel like everything is kind of conditioned for real. Why do I say that? And before I get into it, there's this song that Jack Harlow made that I really love and I resonate with a lot. It's not your typical club banger. It's more like deep. It hits you on like a deep level. It's called Gang, Gang, Gang. And in that song, there's a certain point where he talks about how like unconditional love becomes very conditioned when push comes to shove. And like what that means is like, you know, when things get real, when things get serious, do you still love unconditionally? You feel me? And in the song, he's also talking about how like he had a friend that he grew up with and he called his brother and he really loved a lot. They did everything together. And then they grew up and they found out he had a rape charges against little kids. Do you still love that brother the same way? It seems real conditional now, you feel me? And it's like, I mean, it makes sense. Like, if someone's gonna do that to people, like I wouldn't fuck with them either, you know what I'm saying? But like, it just goes to show, like, is unconditional love really real? Like, you just say you love unconditionally until push comes to shove for real, until it gets real. Do you really love unconditionally? Is it really a real thing? Even with like family too, like you would think you love your family members unconditionally, but then you grow up and you low-key realize like blood isn't what makes you family for real, for real. It's not even blood for real. I used to be under the impression it was strictly blood that made you family and made y'all click for real, but that's really, it goes deeper than that. That's really not even all it is for real, because you know, I'm sure like a lot of you have like family members you could get along with them and some you may not get along with. And that's just how it goes. You know, nothing's really unconditional for real. You know what I'm saying? If your best friend right now did a heinous crime, would you still love them unconditionally? You feel me? It's like, just because, I don't know, you grew up with somebody or you're around somebody a lot, does that make you love them unconditionally? Same with family members. Like, does that make you love them unconditionally? Now, I love my family members unconditionally. Now, if they were to do some heinous act or something, could I still say I love them unconditionally? But the thing with that, though, is that I know my family and I know they would never do no BS like that. Hence why I love them unconditionally, because I just know they would never do something like that. If they were to do something like that, it's like I couldn't even like really look at them the same, I guess you could say. It's deep. It's really crazy. But I don't know. I don't know if unconditional love is a real thing anymore, bro. I feel like everything's conditioned. Even with marriages, bro. Talking about unconditional love, but everything's conditioned. Money-wise, maybe not giving them enough attention. It's like if I don't have these certain conditions, I won't love you unconditionally. And it's sad because like I want to love somebody unconditionally and I want somebody to love me unconditionally besides my moms and my family and stuff like that. But it's like, it kind of feels like that's kind of far-fetched, like a fairy tale. Like it's not really real. Like, is unconditional love something that you like learn and you choose to do? Or is it just something that's natural and genuine and you just love unconditionally? You feel me? It's like, what's an example? Like, I used to think I loved gaming unconditionally, and then I grew up a little bit and I'd seen that it's not really the same anymore. You feel me? So I don't know. I don't know if it's really out there for real, unconditional love. It might be a fairy tale. I don't know. The older you get, man, the older you get. But yeah, man, that's how I feel about that, bro. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's almost like you gotta choose to love unconditionally. But is that loving unconditionally if you choose to do it? Is it a choice? I don't know, man. It's beyond me. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this one, man. This one ain't gonna be too long. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Y'all got anybody you love unconditionally or anybody who loves you unconditionally? Is it fake? Let me know, man. That's gonna be it for this one, man. Need me love you.